No, we first met quite a while before we first started dating, just from knowing each other. And then, yeah, we started hanging out as friends, like in a larger group of people. We were kind of just acquaintances at first, and then kind of just panned from there. Yeah.
So was it love at first sight or no?
Yes. We have this place that we frequent. We go on hikes to and we did it a couple times. During the time we were dating, we hiked up to this place a few times. And before she was about to come home this particular weekend that I had planned to propose to her, I kept sort of hinting towards, you know, we should go out there, the fall colors would be nice, whatever, right? But I guess I dropped too many hints and she kind of knew.
Oh.
She put two and two together, so I was
Well, every
freaking
time
out.
we were talking to each other, it was, he wanted to make sure I was okay with going. So it kind of...
So she toyed with me a bit, right? Like, I don't know if we should. What if it rains or whatever? And then on the day that we planned to go there, I went and picked her up and she said she wasn't feeling well, she didn't want to go. Of course, I had this whole plan. I already talked to her dad the day before and I had this whole thing planned out. So it made it a little more stressful than it needed to be.
Yeah,
But it all worked.
I played with him a little, yeah. Well, it ended up turning out exactly the way I wanted it to be.
Oh, okay.
So, but just like looking back, little things I would have changed to my original plan. But of course, bright people say things, and especially my family, and you know, they have opinions, and then it makes me think, oh, okay, maybe that would work. Yeah, that would look good. But it ended up turning out pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything seemed to be planned out well in advance. So like,
Yeah, she had
she
everything.
knew what was coming.
Yeah, well, she had questions for us way before I had even decided. So it was good, like it was like a good motivation and like kind of, yeah, it helped me plan a little bit better.
A little bit, just because I knew there's a lot to do. And me and the guys from my wedding party stayed at our house the night before. And so we woke up, I got him up super early. You know, I wasn't nervous. I was excited, but there's a lot of things that needed to be done before I could even just sort of relax. But by the time we loaded up and drove to the church, I mean, it was just, the rest of the day was just fun. It never seemed to be nerve-wracking for me. I didn't have to do anything though. I basically just had to show up.
Did you have nerves?
We set our own vows, so that was nerve-wracking too, because we didn't memorize them or anything, but we had to read them, and of course, I cried through mine, and that's embarrassing, and I didn't want to. Actually, I was nervous the night before the rehearsal because I couldn't stop laughing throughout my vows. I don't know why. It was just giggly, and so I thought I was going to laugh, but I ended up crying. I had planned everything to a T, and actually my mom said some of the people working in the hall said that like, they've never seen a more organized and like detailed, because I wanted it to be a certain way, right? And we'd worked so hard to gather all this stuff, and we couldn't be the ones to decorate, and we were really pleasantly surprised when we walked in and saw it. It really, it was what I envisioned, but it was better than what I envisioned. It was really good. But I heard that the people working here at the hall did the majority of it, as opposed to my planner. I know we waited 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yes, we waited, but we're kind of glad we did, because we were thinking, like, the day after the wedding, we were asking ourselves, can you imagine catching a plane right now? No, because you're exhausted, right? Like, so it was, we had a lot of nice dinners, like there's a lot of restaurants on the beach and on the water. But like just the Jamaican people were really fun.
Yeah.
Like we found just like talking with them, and a lot of times they would walk around the resort and like find people to kind of embarrass. And we got caught once.
A couple times.
So yeah, we had to dance in front of some people, and we won a necklace.
You won a necklace?
For doing that.
Wow.
All we won was a necklace.
Yeah, it did seem worth it. That's funny though, because we tell each other now, like, we knew it. You know? she told me about it when she got the email, and I was like, I don't even know if we should go or whatever. But then we just said, like, what's the worst thing, right? Just show up, see what happens. And when she opened the slip of paper, and she opened her mouth to speak, but then paused for a second, I thought, there's a good chance that's us, because our name is ridiculously long, right? So it was surprising, but it was awesome.
I don't know if it has something. Yeah, it took a couple days. We, like, for the first week, we kept turning to each other saying, remember that time we won that vacation? Can you believe that? It was really cool. We really like Jamaica, but Mike found it kind of boring just to sit on the beach for 7. You know, he likes to do things, and I do too. It was nice to relax, but we wanted sort of like that Caribbean feel, so we could go swimming, but we also wanted to like tour a little bit. We wanted to like see somewhere. And so, you want us to tell you where we're going?
I would love you to tell me where you're going.
We decided to go to Sicily.
Wow.
We already booked it. We're going to Taormina.
Well, that's kind of the nice thing about this place, is that it's not like a structured tour or structured trip at all.
Okay.
But it's attractive to us just because it's a really small but super old, rich in history Italian town. Right on the coast, obviously, being an island. And but there's lots to do. There's a volcano right in the area. Lots of places to get out and see. There's a bunch of different ruin sites that are around. And right on the ocean, so you can still get that water feel, which is attractive.